How can I stop? You understand? When I'm going to make more money than you within a week. I could get 12 rubbers on the Thursday, and by Saturday, I'm going to have 18,500.
It's one thing I forgot to talk about, and I gotta show it to you.
My name is Monroe Sweets. I'm an adult entertainer, but my real name is Brittany. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm 32.
You know what it
A
is?
lot of you may,
Mm.
but I'm just going to dump in to what I want to talk about. A lot of adult entertainers and anyone else that is a dancer and stuff, some of us are disposable because we are looking for acceptance and love. That's why we do so much. In my line of work, it's a chance I could go out here on tour and not come back. You feel me? Be in somebody's trunk. But I take that risk because at the end of the day, I'm addicted to the money. How can I stop? You understand? When I'm going to make more money than you within a week. I could get 12 rubbers on the Thursday, and by Saturday, I'm going to have 18,500.
What are your thoughts?
Man, I almost didn't understand it until the end.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she was saying, we're delivering you a service. We're
Mm-hmm.
making you smile. You should appreciate us more. I believe that's what she's saying. And
Mm-hmm.
of course, I agree. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't like the part she's saying, I can go on this tour and not make it back.
Uh-huh.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you insight because initially you seeing that and it's just like, damn, okay, is
Yeah.
she defending this? It just popped up on my IG and I'm like, oh, I didn't know she's an adult entertainer, pretty famous. I'm looking at that and
Didn't know
seeing
she
it,
was
and
from Nashville.
I didn't know she was from Nashville though. You know what I mean? That's like an interesting fact. But I
Yeah.
seen it, I'm like, oh, really? People trying to say she's defending what she's doing. And you said she mentioned the part like she mess around and leave on a trip and not come back, right?
You're right.
So, I went to find her page because she's from Nashville, Tennessee. Now I'm intrigued, right? So it's something else I want to share. She actually kind of gave a little bit of her story in another video.
Age of 15, a pimp took my virginity. And then that same day, he took me to Murfreesboro Road. I was in the apartments, and I had to with 14 to 20 Mexicans for $25 to $30 a pop on the floor while they take turns, no matter how bad it hurt. I'm told to still keep going. Constantly walking the streets doing the same thing, sleeping with the same people every day for $25 to $30, multiple apartments. Sometimes having to be outside and up in the backyard just so we don't get caught, constantly running from the police. And if they caught us, they would take us behind a building and make me. I'm pretty sure they knew what age I was. Asked me, did they fucking care? It was the constant thing because the police knew every workplace we had. So they'll let us work a little bit, pull up to the side, do, let you go, stay out the way till it's time again.
Damn. Um,
That
so
got
yeah.
really sad.
Yeah, so I'm first off, it happened here in Nashville. I
Yeah.
can't. We know things like that go on everywhere, and we also know things like that go on here. This is why we can't be too quick to judge people
Mm-hmm.
because that story. And I also seen another video. She said that she was molested by a older relative, I think a teenager, when she was 8, and she never told her mother because he said that if you tell your mother, I'm a killer. You know what I mean? And all that. And of course, at 8, she said she believed that. So that's kind of like what her first unfortunate sexual encounter was. And that also, I think she said that damaged her the way she's seen herself, right? Which is what possibly made her more vulnerable to messing with a pimp and then that happening, right? It's as much as we, joke about things and all of that. I'm a how did we get here type person, the existential thinker, and it's normally a story behind those things. It just hit close to home because I did have no idea that she was from Nashville, right?
Yeah. It definitely hit close to home because not only is she from Nashville, she was on Murfreesboro Road.
Murfreesboro Road, like right up the street,
Yeah.
like right there where we lived, right?
Mm-hmm.
And those things happened, and then she ended up becoming an adult entertainer. So going back to her first video, I get what people are saying, and it seems like she's kind of, bragging in a way, but this is kind of the hand that she's been dealt. And at this point, I would say she don't feel like she can do anything else. This is all she known her whole life. So she
Mm-hmm.
might as well capitalize on it. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
saying it's right, but if you using what you like, kind of turning your, I don't want to say trauma into triumph, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But kind of turning your trauma into a way to make means to support your family and loved ones. People may not like it, but you've kind of unfortunately embraced this as who you are. And of course, it's a part of your story, but she, excuse me, embraced this as who she is now. And someone said in there, because she said something about drug dealers, and I think someone in the comments was like, I know this woman just didn't try to defend drug dealers. And a lot of times with drug dealers, I don't agree with it, but if that's the case, like this is the life you're kind of thrown into or you're exposed to. You're like, oh, I can do this and make a little bit of money or a lot of money. And now I can have some of the finer things in life. I'm going to do this, right? You're not
Yeah.
thinking about, of course, the people that you could potentially be hurting, right? Especially these days with fentanyl, things been less with fentanyl and everything, and the overdose rate. But you're just trying to, in some cases, provide. And even if you're not trying to provide in this for your own selfish reasons, if you come from nothing, you want to experience and enjoy some of the finer things in life. I'm not saying it's right. And I always say we need to be more open-minded, curious, and more understanding towards others and their stories. Because some people, like this woman, was thrown into that life. If you like what you just heard, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, SNE 2.0. SNE stands for Spare No Effort. All we're trying to do is help people become the best version of themselves. So please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and remember, spare no effort.